So as I was saying, this palette looks so beautiful, the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves eyeshadow palette. Love the packaging, €10, very wintry colours, and yeah, we're going to test this. Okay guys, so the first shade that we're going to go in with, I really like the reddish and the kind of pink shades, and I'm kind of into that look, but I want to try out something that probably people won't try out. People will probably stick to the warm tone shades, a lot of people like them, but I definitely want to try out the shade Forest down here. Very pretty green, kind of like a blue jade green shade. So I'm just patting in my brush. I have the Spectrum B07 brush, and I like the mirror on this. It's a nice big mirror. So I've primed my eyes with the shade 0.5 Rumor, the P. Louise base. I love this base, very sticky base, amazing. Makes every shadow pop and very pigmented, so I wanted to use this because I always use it. So we're taking the shade Forest. Oh my god, pennies, but like look how pigmented that is. I'm actually shook. That is actually amazing. So I'm just blending this into the eye. I found with the Primark shadows that to take a little bit goes a long way sometimes, so I'm just taking a little bit. I find that if I go straight in, like balls to the wall, go crazy shades, and if I go like dipping in too harsh, it doesn't look as good. That's one dip, and look how pigmented that is on my eye. That is amazing. Wish I didn't have a cold, I wish I wasn't dying, I wish I didn't have a sinus infection, but oh well. So we're going to power through. Makeup always makes me feel better, so that is still the one dip, guys. Like, I dipped in a few times and then I did it, but that's like basically the one dip. I didn't dip in again. Wow. That's the shade Forest. I knew this palette was going to be knocked out of the park. It's Disney as well. I feel like a lot of effort is going to be put into it, especially if it's a collab palette. Really loving this. So as usual, I'm going to do one eye and then do the other eye of camera because you're going to see me doing one eye anyway. So I'm just going to blend this in. I'm not using any extra product yet. Just kind of blending it in. Then I want to take the shade. Now the shade Huntsman is a very pretty shimmery shade, but I kind of want to use a lighter shade on the lid. So I'm going to take the shade Huntsman just to darken up the eye. These are so pigmented. I'm actually shook. I'm obsessed with the layout. I hope to do more palettes like this. Look at that. That is so pigmented. I'm definitely, this is going to be a go-to palette for the winter for me, and I never use any of the Primark palettes as a go-to palette because a lot of them have disappointed me. Some of them have been amazing, some of them have been like crap, terrible. I'm always going to be honest with you guys, so I'm just telling you guys the truth. Although a lot of them look beautiful, some of them aren't great, so a lot of them can be looking amazing but just not performing great. So the shade Huntsman, I love the names. It's the Snow White palette. I do love the movie. I'm sorry for like making that gross noise, but I'm so sick. I love this. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm always into an intense eye, so as you guys can see, that's my other eye, and then this is this eye. I want to take the shade Evil Queen. This is a shimmery black, like look how pigmented that is, and Ebony, which is a true black. Very similar shades, but I'm taking the same brush because I really like this brush, and you don't really need to dip into like 1,000 brushes to create a look. You can use the one brush, taking a tap of both of them, tapping it off. Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. So I'm just darkening up this look. I'm just doing this on the outer corner. I don't want to put this throughout the whole eye. Just want to do it on the outer corner to really darken it up. These are not giving me, oh my god, I just like literally tapped it on my face. Oh, so annoying. Oh, it's coming off, it's okay. These are literally giving me no fallout, which is amazing because they're so pigmented, but they're not giving me any fallout. And a lot of the shadows that I've tried before have not been as pigmented and they've given me so much fallout. That is so pretty, like stop. I'm not even exaggerating, this is so pretty. So now the shade Forest again, just kind of go through this part of the eye. Very pigmented, very beautiful, very pretty. So I'm going to take that underneath the eye with a Morphe brush, taking the shade Forest, dipping into this one, and bringing that underneath the eye. So I'm just going to blend that underneath the eye. Bye! That's so pretty. This is very grungy or something. I really, really like this. I love intense looks, so you guys know that. Love greens, love all that. I'm sorry I keep sniffing. I'm literally so sick and I'm trying to put effort in and make videos for you guys and it's really hard. So anyway, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the crease and I'll be back and we'll do a shimmer shade. I'm loving the look. Okay guys, so I did the other eye. I'm really living for this look. It's very grungy. I can see myself using this palette like day-to-day basis. Very cute. You could wear some shades for work. There's a lot of lighter shades in here as well. I'm going to take a shimmer shade and I'm going to take the shade Snow because I've tested this and it's like an iridescent colour. It's like an iridescent pink colour. Very, very cute. And put this on the inner corners. Very cute. I'll take the shade Mirror Mirror beside it. It's like a goldy shade and put that over it. Very cute shimmer shades. Take the shade Snow on my finger. I find that like shimmer shades are best used on your finger a lot of the time. Then we have the inner corner highlight. I've cut the crease and using a concealer. So now we're going to take the MAC spray. Just spritz this brush. I always apply setting spray to my brush before I put a shimmer on. So this is a Morphe brush and we're going to take the shade Secrets because I love the blue look we have going on, but I also want to test this warm tone shade here. Secrets is a bronze shade. Look how pigmented that is. Like, look at that. The quality of these shadows is amazing and I'm really happy because if it had been a fail I would have been sad. It's €10. It's more expensive for a penny's palette, but it's definitely worth the money. It's a big palette. Mirror is amazing. So we're going to take the shade Secrets and we have wet our brush, but this shade is so amazing you probably wouldn't even need to, but I always wet my brush. The shimmers in this palette look so amazing as well. So we're going to take this, look at this shade. This shade is so pretty. It is a true bronzed shade, definitely. Oh, this like, it's amazing. Look at that. Such a pretty shade. I'm really shook. I'm going to take my finger. Look at that. Apply it with my finger. It's even more amazing when you apply a shimmer with your finger, as everybody knows in the makeup world. I don't know why, but they just apply better with the finger. That is so pretty. It's like a volcanic Jurassic look. Obsessed. So I'm just going to do the other eye with the shimmer and then we'll do liner. So this is the look with the eyeshadow. This is an amazing palette. 100% recommend you go out and get it. It's amazing. If you love Disney, if you love Snow White, definitely get this palette. So I have to do my liner, mascara and stuff like that, but I'm actually so obsessed with this palette so far. It's really, really stunning. We're going to use Red Rum by JEFFREE Star Cosmetics, my favourite brand ever, and I really, really love these like lipsticks. This is a gorgeous red shade that reminds me of the poison apple that Snow White eats and then succumbs to. So I'm just going to take, this is so pretty. This is going to be an intense look, but I actually really like it. I'm such a messy bitch at buying this. This look, living for this look, so I'm going to apply liner, mascara, and then come back and show you guys lashes. I'm so cute, living for this look, very grungy, and yeah. So guys, this is the finished look. I'm so obsessed. I love the highlighter, I wouldn't really recommend I don't know if I'd recommend the Sculpt and Glow palette. I like to try it out for you guys and test it out. I'll give it a few more tries and see what it's like, but it wouldn't be my go-to. But I really would recommend the Blush and Glow palette, the face palette. It's only €8. Really love the highlighters, very blinding as you guys can see, and the blush was super cute. This is the thing that I was most obsessed with, is the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves eyeshadow palette. It's only €10. I'd really recommend this to you guys. I really love it. I wouldn't tell you guys that if I didn't love it. It's so pigmented. I could actually see myself reaching for it on a day-to-day basis, which could create a lot of looks. It has a lot of neutral, soft colours, as well as some deep and cool tone colours. Really obsessed with this look. I wanted to try something different because I knew a lot of people would reach for the softer colours, so I wanted to show you guys a dramatic look. Love my lipstick. This is very Snow White. Love the palette. I would really recommend it to you guys, that you guys go out and try it out. And yeah, if you guys like it. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please smash that like button down below, subscribe to my channel, turn the post notification bell on if you want more fun makeup obsessed looks. And I love you guys, and follow me on my social medias down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.